Tonight's match between the Delhi Demons and the Hyderabad Phoenix. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones.
I thought these conditions looked good for batting, but they've chosen to bowl first. The bowlers will have to be extremely accurate in this opening spell. Not a lot of room for error, that's for sure.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match. Solid defence, very compact.
Right in behind it for the first ball.
Couldn't get it through the field. Yep, they'll push hard, should get back for two. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Yes. Well placed, should get a single.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Over. The Capitals are none for 9. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Yes! Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Super piece of timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Yep. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Great shot. At least one on offer. What was that? Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Judged the length absolutely beautifully. Footwork was immaculate, but it was the hands that got that to the fence.
Cummins, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Warner has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Yep. Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Middle that one. Great timing.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Hit that hard, nailed it.
Swatted the short ball away, all the way for 6.
Yeah, kicks the gap perfectly.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. Built some momentum for the team with this 50 partnership. Their team will be hoping now it can contribute to a very strong total.
Yep. Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it's seen so early. Got onto
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Yes, that's right off the meat of the bat.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wise, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
Nice shot.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Big appeal. This is everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep. Good shot. It's found the gap.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Did well just to get it down towards 3rd for some runs.
Yes. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. There'll be runs here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
7 runs added there. The Capitals are 1 for 78. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work really to ease it down towards third.
Yep. They'll get at least one.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through points to get some runs.
Drives and misses everything.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Threw the shot early, ball past his bat, a brilliant slower ball.
Nicely played.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. Yes.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
That's the over. The Capitals are 1 for 103. Cummins back on now.
Good return, back from the deep. Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running. A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Great shot through the gap.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Capitals are 1 for 108. Going with pace now.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Fraser McGirt got nothing on that as it goes over the rope.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire's given it as a wide.
Yes.
It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away. Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yes.
Oh, that was a great catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Well placed, should get a single.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Timed that perfectly.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Timed that brilliantly.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Straight to the fielder. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Just too much height on that one.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard.
Just the sort of delivery you want as a follow-up to a no ball.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Into the gap, nice shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get their ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Taken! Good catch too, low to the ground.
No one gone, the fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Ahmed, the left armour, is the new bowler from the north end. Couldn't get it through the field.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
They'd look for a couple here. There'll be one run here for them.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That gets things going. Getting your first runs always helps settle the nerves.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 3 off it. The Capitals are 4 for 150. Quick onto that in the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. Hope shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Ahmed from the north end.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Edged it. Huge appeal. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slow delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Brilliant diving stop.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Chance to run 2. A couple on offer here. 3 added in that over. The Capitals are 4 for 159. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Lets it run off the face of the bat. Great patience, great batting.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. This is everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Short and crunched away. Only had to ease back onto the back foot and put it away.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Great shot, and it's not going to beat the fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
They'll get at least one. End of the over, 7 off. The Capitals are 4 for 180. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though. Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand. Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yes.
Lovely shot, straight back past the bowler.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Fantastic catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gone out after a start.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and it stayed hit. Fantastic.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's out. Caught.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Right there. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
No.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Rating, yep.
Good return, back from the deep.
Right there. Yep.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Over. The Capitals are 6 for 205. Plenty of wickets in hand coming into the final over. May as well go for broke.
Yep.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Well placed, should get a single.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. The Capitals are 7 for 200.